welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see the hot gossip on your love life. Today we're going to see what are people thinking and saying and observing about you. How are people seeing you? We'll see what's really going on in the background of your love life. What is Spirit getting you prepared for as well? How your guides are helping you, assisting you, and who is actually pursuing you in your next love offer. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Soda Light Crystal Point, and we'll be using Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck. For group two, we have the Rhodonite Crystal, and we'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot. For group three, we have the Zebra Stone, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot for group three. And for group four, we have the Sunstone. And we'll be using the Loon of the Universe Tarot for group four. So go ahead and pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Soda Light and Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck, this is your reading, tapping in to see what is the hot gossip on your love life? What is going on? Who is actually pursuing you? How are people seeing you at this time romantically? What do people think you have going on? Spirit, please show us for group one with the Soda Light. What is the gossip on their love life? What are people noticing about group one? What are people thinking about group one in love? What are they saying is going on? So the energy that I get right away is that you are looking forward. You're looking forward. And there's like this energy of people not wanting you to make it to that forward destination. All the other cards are talking about, okay, we're moving forward. We got some new stuff going on. Things are growing, evolving, going in a positive direction. And then I'm tapping into these other energies who are thinking about you. We have the South Node. It says your comfort zone. It says resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways or situations. A lot of people are having a hard time believing that this new version of you is real. We have the stability card with flow here. So you've reached some level of stability. You're feeling good. You got a routine. Things are working for you. You're feeling like, okay, I'm actually comfortable where I am and I know where I'm going. So I'm comforted in that as well. And it feels like people may be trying to pull you back. So don't be surprised, group one, if you are all of a sudden randomly having dreams and thoughts about people of the past. That might genuinely be because they're pulling on your energy versus you just thinking about these people, you know, because you want to. It says trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. So it seems like people are trying to get you to miss your mark. Now, the interesting thing is we have Fate's Wheel here with Fortune. So things are looking up for you. Things are getting better. And I feel like you just took the first step on a new path that has way more positive fortune and fate for you. And I feel like it's irritating the demons that are attached to other people, or it's irritating their spirit. You know, they want control over you, or they want to be connected with you. They don't want you to leave them. They don't want you to leave them like specifically behind. Trying to get this fruit fly. But anyways, they don't want to leave you behind or you to leave them behind. Fate, it says Wheel of Fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours. So it's like things are finally going in a new direction. You finally hopped on a new path. You may have been stuck for a while. And it's like all of a sudden you have these people around who want to bother you, like this fruit fly. All of a sudden you have people who are trying to get your attention. And it's like, you only have my attention because I can't just kind of squash you, because every time I try to, you just find a new route to avoid, the confrontation. So it's like people may be throwing their rock and, hiding their hand at this time, trying to bother you, annoy you, get your attention. And then you finally get their attention and you try to resolve the issue and they don't want to resolve the issue. We have Mars here with hot. It says passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, and action. So it seems like you're full of vitality, full of energy. If you've started something new, like whether that's a business venture or new habits, it seems like you're very passionate about it, very excited about it. And honestly, I wouldn't even share that with other people at this time unless you made like a social media that's very specific. Like for that, I wouldn't even share that because I don't feel like they're going to be excited for you. If anything, we actually have the fears card here with illusions. So people are feeling like if you succeed some way, somehow that means that they fail, especially if they don't have access to your success and the benefits that come with it. Fears, it says limitations, anxiety, comfort zone, overthinking, and negative outlook. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up on this energy of people feeling so afraid of your potential and this new life that you're stepping into. And it feels very, very new. Spirit, for group 1, please show us the gossip on their love life. What is going on in the background? What is happening in group 1's love life? What are people saying? Yeah, we got the shift card here. There's been some sort of shift, and I'm also feeling like you're in a much better mood. And I also feel like even when it appears that you're in a bad mood, you're also in a good mood. So I'm tapping in on someone who people just are committed to misunderstanding you and your energy. They think that because you have strong opinions or because you're more serious or because you're more stoic, that means that you're miserable. You could be having the best day of your life with a straight face. That's just how you are. That's just where your face sits. You're over being performatively nice or appearing a certain kind of way to make other people comfortable. It's like, listen, if me being unbothered and minding my own business makes you uncomfortable, that is a you problem. That doesn't have anything to do with me. And I see that you've reached a deeper level of acceptance of just who you are and how you are. And, people just feel like you're slipping out of their grasp. They can't control you or bother you. That may have been a way that people were able to control you as well in the past by saying certain things that are obviously not true, just to get you to interact and argue with them by saying, you have, too high standards, or you're serious all the time, or you're no fun, or, just saying things just to get you to say, oh no, I am fun. Okay, fine, I'll go out, because I'm fun. And it's like, I don't feel like you're trying to perform anymore. I feel like you're cool not being fun. It's like, all right, if there's a negative narrative about me, I feel like you're releasing the need to always control the narrative around you. And it's just like, all right, whatever. People are going to think what they want to think. We have good day here. So it seems like you're having more good days. It seems like you're enjoying your life. It also seems like you're a bit lucky at this time. People are tapping into your energy, feeling like you have some lucky experiences that you're having that other people aren't able to have, or they're not tapping into, there's a clear energy of we're not on the same timeline anymore. So it definitely feels like primarily these are people, some of them could be new, but it feels like these are people who have been around you for a while, like coworkers, people you went to school with, family members, of course, anyone who's been around for like an extended period of time. Newer people, you can kind of ruffle their feathers automatically, especially if you have that kind of energy. But for the most part, especially if you enter a new place, like if you were to leave your current job, if there's a bunch of drama and go into a new place, most people are going to take you at face value. You're going to be pleasantly surprised at how welcoming people are and how they just accept the way that you present yourself, and it's not some big issue. So maybe Spirit's calling you to that. Maybe Spirit's calling you to let go of something that could bring you value and stability for something a whole lot better. We do have angelic help and guidance here, so there's a strong energy of Spirit leading you and your angels leading you and bringing you some new, ideas and new opportunities. We already know what this is all about. We got drawing you in. We've been talking about that. We know exactly what that is. And I feel like people are mistaken. You may be also like a wizard at that. You may be really good at appearing to be affected by what other people say and do, or giving just enough of a reaction to look like you're distraught so that they leave you alone for a while. You may have even like really figured out the art of finesse, how to swerve out of situations that don't serve you, how to completely block, spiritual attacks, psychic attacks, any of that. Yeah, you may be getting really good at pretending to be affected or pretending to feel a way so that you can, be safe. We have good conversations. So I do see someone coming in you're having a good conversation with. Typically this talks about like a healing conversation. So I do feel like you're going to have someone come up from the past that's going to apologize, and that is going to feel good. We have this showing interest, card here as well. So this kind of brings us back to romance. There are people who are showing interest in you, and I'm very curious to see from the tarot if you're entertaining it or what's going on with it. Because it definitely feels like you have some new walls up. Not walls up, but just boundaries, strong boundaries. And these people may be feeling like, okay, we had a good conversation, so I should be able to come into your life again. But I'm very curious. I don't know. It could go either way. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm curious, though, like what the tea is with that. If you want to start completely over, or if you will let some, people that have been in your life before come around and be in your life again after an apology, so that you can make up with them. We got the turned on card here. So I'm like, all right, Spirit's really bringing us back to romance. We have turned on here. So someone is romantically interested in you. They're excited. And let's see what's up with that, Spirit. What's going on with this TO energy and this interest, showing interest? Who is feeling group one? Who is activated by them, excited about them? What is the tea with this? So this is now talking about who is actually pursuing you. We got the Page of Coins. So this could be literally someone you meet at a new job. This could be someone you meet at a new job, or this could be a new romantic offer that also has a hint of longevity here. Yeah, I knew I saw the Lovers card. We got the Lovers card here as well, and the Seven of Cups. So you actually have multiple people who will be coming towards you and showing romantic interest. That will be really nice, because with all this, drama and people trying to pull you into whatever they got going on, it's going to be so nice to have that change of pace where it's like, okay, Lovers card, this is actually divinely guided or blessed by the universe. Seven of Cups, I actually have some good options, new options, multiple options. That's what we love the most about Seven of Cups. So yeah, with that angelic guidance card, your spirit guides, your angel team, they are guiding you towards a Lovers card connection, guiding you towards something really serious and someone who really fits in your life. Also, Page of Coins, I feel like, not gonna lie, group one, your guides would really rather you be with someone new, even if you have a romantic attachment to someone in the past, only because I saw repeatedly people are like refusing to accept the new version of you. So even if that person you have a high level of compatibility with, they're never going to treat you like the evolved version of you. And that is the problem. It's always going to be irritating. It's always going to feel like you're getting less, because it's like, say you go to a neighborhood that has like, they're selling a bunch of goods and you can haggle. When you see, the Chanel knockoff and it's like, the stitching is a bit messed up, you're not going to pay the same price as like the other, knockoff that looks a bit better. You're going to give them, what you're going to give them. You're going to give them less, and it could be the same bag, but just different. And you're going to naturally give them less because you just see it a different way. You're not going to see, it as, okay, better as, this and that. So I feel like Spirit is really trying to bring in like a complete regeneration for you, group one, because it just doesn't feel like people are trying to see you or hear you as you are. We got the Devil card here. I really love that we have the Hierophant. We also have the Four of Coins, because that lets me know you're aware of the games being played. So I don't feel like this Devil energy is going to catch you, slipping too much. But still, it's like the fruit fly that will not go away and just wants to be in your energy. It's so small that you can't even really face it on head on, because then you look like the crazy one, and it's so small that it's hard to just squish and get, and it's just irritating more than anything. And it's like, I just want you out of my house. I want you out of my energy, out of my life. And it's just so hard. So we got the Devil card here. I do feel like that temptation is going to be around for a while. The Devil card could also talk about like physical temptation. So there could be someone coming towards you. We did get the Seven of Cups, a card of you having multiple options, who's like a player or not, going to take you serious, or just trying to have like a fling, some short-term intimacy. So just be aware of that. If that's what you're looking for, well, you're in best case scenario. Saddle up, partner. You're going to have a good time. If not, though, if you are looking for something more serious, and I would say like it's better not even to engage, but that's the thing about the Devil. It's very tempting. So it's like, you would think like, oh no, I would never end up, having a, one night type of thing. It would never happen to me. I already know what I'm into, until you get that tall glass of water in the middle of the desert. And it's like, you know what? It's just one night. One night ain't gonna, set me back, is it? And then you fold. So just be careful and aware. We got the Four of Coins here. That's an energy of you conserving your energy, and that's the best way to do it. The best way to get over someone, the best way to break free from a bad habit is to completely starve it out. So we got the Queen of Staffs here. You are looking very attractive these days, and I feel like it's your confidence, group one. The confidence is confidencing, because Queen of Staffs is very hot, spicy energy. She's absolutely gorgeous, commands respect. She's like a Rihanna type of archetype. You can't take your eyes off her. You want to figure out, what is it that makes me so attracted to this wild woman or this wild person, this uncontrollable, in their power, don't give up. You like, what makes me so attracted to that? They don't conform. That's not what society tells you we should honor and pay attention to, yet here I am. Yeah, that's you. So keep doing what you're doing. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about who's actually pursuing group one and coming towards them? What's going on in their love life? What else can you tell us? Wow, we have Worth Waiting For and True Love that came out. So it's so clear. And you know what? It's not lost on me that these are angels on this Worth Waiting For card, because we did get that angelic guidance that came from the second deck. So Worth Waiting For, it says divine timing is at work in your love life. And I feel like that's why there's so much temptation around at this time. Once you kind of get into a new relationship or fully start that new cycle, even from the beginning of the spread, I was kind of feeling like it feels like you just took the very first step into this new energy. Once you're in it and you already have your new partner and you're already doing well and succeeding at your new job or wherever life takes you specifically, not everyone's going to change their job. It's a lot easier to let go of the annoying gnats, because it's like they can't affect you. They really can't. But when you are still in that gray area, it can be like, there's room left for temptation and people to try to squeeze their way in. So it's so important that you remain disciplined at this time and starve them out completely. Do not give them your energy. We have True Love. It says this is the romance of a lifetime. So it feels like Spirit is bringing you something pretty big. As far as what Spirit is manifesting and what's going on in the background, is there is a connection that's being brought to you. We got the Lovers card that came out as well. And the Lovers card always depicts like even this figure in the back. This one has angel wings. There's always a depiction of like spirit or an angel on the Lovers card, because it represents like having an external divinely guided connection that's being brought towards you. So if you literally just wait it out as well, group one, if you just literally weather the storm, you're still in a super favorable position. And you'll still get to have, what you're looking for. So that's also a strategy you can use as well. Just go into hermit for a while longer and let spirit bring it to you. That's totally fine. I just saw 321. We have deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We have a retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, especially as these two cards come out with, what was it before? Giving us the same energy, like this devil card energy. We had the Four of Pentacles right here at some point. That's exactly the same energy. Four of Pentacles is like, I'm holding my cards close to my chest. I'm not sharing with people what I'm doing. I'm not sharing people any wealth advantages, nuggets of wisdom. I'm pulling my energy back. All right, they don't respect what I gotta say. They want to roll their eyes every time I'm talking, even though I know what I'm talking about and I've seen results from it. I'm just gonna stop talking then and preserve and conserve my energy instead of trying to give anything to people externally. And it's gonna feel weird in the beginning because it's like you just know you're blowing over with so much information and wealth that people can drastically benefit from. And it's almost like you want to shake them and make them see, like, do you realize that this information could literally change your life? You want to be where I'm at? You're jealous? Do you realize I'm literally giving you the keys? People just, they don't see it. They can't see it. So it's not your responsibility to make them see. Let it go and take care of you for a while. I mean, haven't you given enough? Haven't even someone at some point taken too much? It's like there's already been enough, whether it's been given or siphoned from you. Literally take some time just to pour into you. No one talks about how long it takes to get used to conserving your own energy when you're so used to pouring it out into everyone else. So it's going to feel weird, but it's definitely in your best interest. We got card number 44. It says explore, love, and create. It says the only thing that holds you back is you. Absolutely. And you know what? I feel like some way, somehow, people will make it seem like that as well. Like it almost gave me a bit of a chill to read that, because when people get you involved in their drama and then you end up looking like the person that did too much, or you say something, or you go too far, then it's like, again, why did I allow myself to do this? You're going to find yourself feeling that way, and they're going to be able to blame it on you. We have, what does your heart want? What does your heart want? It says, be free to manifest your heart's desires. Yeah, this is a good time to set that intention as well. That's something that can help keep you busy. We got card number 5 here. It says, you're being called into service. This was card number 24. I'm very drawn to the numbers for some reason. It says you're being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. So yeah, all the messages that you need are being given directly to you. That is the gossip on your love life right now, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 2 with the Rhodonite and the Crystal Visions Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see what is the hot gossip on your love life? Who is actually pursuing you? What is going on in the background? What is your next love offer? We'll get all of that good stuff. Spirit, for group 2 with the Rhodonite, please show us the hot gossip on their love life. What do people think they got going on? For group 2, what are people saying and speculating? Ooh, right away, group 2, I'm feeling people dreaming of you. You're showing up in people's dreams, and it doesn't feel intentional. So you could have people who are in your energy assuming that it is, like assuming that you are doing this on purpose. It could even be multiple people in the same space that are dreaming of you. So you could have like family members living in the same house, and all of a sudden you notice they're all hyper focusing on you and paying attention to you. You could also be having a lot of dream activity or dream downloads, prophetic dreams, or dreams that are very intense, or include like lucid dreaming, astral travel, any of those higher level kind of dream experiences. Dream, it says messages, it says telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, and signs. So it seems like you're receiving dreams in the dream space that are giving you messages, and other people are as well. We have the South Node here with comfort zone. The South Node is all about where you've been. It's about past lives. It's about things that you've already worked on and you're using now as a support system to kind of help you through life because you've already kind of aced that test. And it feels like people are attracted to you because of that. It's like it kind of feels like your old life is trying to pull you in a bit. It says resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways or situations. This could be your energy as well. You kind of struggling to embrace the new, struggling to fully step into where spirit is leading you now, having a hard time breaking free from past cycles. So we'll get some advice on that. We do have the karma card here as well with a balance. It says weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. Oh my goodness. So people who have done you wrong in the past, yeah, karma's on that, period, point blank. Karma is on their top, okay? And they're trying to avoid all the negative effects of their choices. Would you look at that? And karma is coming to bite. And now they're trying to make amends, trying to make things right. And this could be the reason that they're thinking about you at this time. And I tell people this all the time. It's low-key, like, it's not evil, but it's just low-key kind of like some mastermind. If you really want someone to get karma right, you don't balance the scales. It's something I realized a few years ago when I was actually in a karmic relationship. I'm like, this person has done the most effed up to me since like school age. Like I've known this person for a while and they keep coming back and I forgive them and then it blows up again. And it's like, what the heck? They're not getting their big one. They're not getting karma. And spirit came to me in this deep, chilling, eerie Saturnian voice and said, you have balanced the scales. Everything is again in perfect order. What is there to balance? Oh my God. Oh my God. I fell out because it was just too real. It hit, sometimes spirit be hitting with that spiritual message. And it's like, I just wanted to be mad for a while. I didn't need to be scalped. And for me, that was one of those moments. So it just taught me, if you really want karma to take place, do not pick up the phone. Do not let them text you. Do not let them be nice to you. Do not let them back in. Karma is coming to collect. And sometimes if you're around when karma comes to collect, it'll affect you negatively and you'll end up getting like double karma. They're getting karma. So say like you're hanging out with them when you're not supposed to, forgiving them yet again, and then their car breaks down and you spend all night on the side of the road. They don't got, AAA or no insurance, and you have a horrible night with this person and you're in a messed up situation, or they get in a fight and now that person's trying to fight you as well. And it's like, what? This person fought me. And now I'm getting fought for this person. Like, this is too much. So sometimes karma be on that, on your top as well. So don't balance the scales. When people come back into your life after they've done something wrong, you can let them apologize. That's fine. And, forgiveness is for you. Even if you forgive people, that's not going to balance the scales. That's just more something for you. And it's really just a formality. You can say whatever you want, but it doesn't make it law. Words are not natural law. Natural law is natural law. So it's still going to happen. If you want to, forgive and apologize and have a cycle closing moment, whatever, you can go ahead and do that, but do not get involved with that person. We have fate with fortune. It says the wheel of fortune. Oh, this one actually says karma as well. It says karma, cycles, divine intervention, and divine detours. So, the thing about karmic relationships is they do teach you a lot. I've definitely learned so much from my karmic relationship that I've had in my life. So they do teach you a lot. Sometimes it can be divine without certain things that if I wouldn't experience certain things, I wouldn't know them now. So I still see it as valuable, but sometimes it's just insult to injury. It's like, you really didn't need that lesson. It's kind of like when you're in school and it's like, when am I actually going to need to learn the square root? Sometimes the divine lesson is just like, okay, but I'm like actually not going to need this. So it's like, let's not go back. We have the Ace of Fire here with passion. People are seeing you as very passionate. It says new starts. So it seems like this is why people are coming back towards you, because you're, moving forward on a new start, and they're likely not going to be able to access you wherever you're going now. attraction, creation, desire, new venture or a job, and action. So you're in this Ace of Fire energy where you're really dependent on yourself and you're regenerating. I'm seeing like volcanic energy. You could have the goddess of the volcano calling out to you, wanting to work with you at this time. We have self-worth. I'm also seeing like Hecate, strong feminine goddesses reaching out to you, even Kali with her tongue out. I'm seeing that. Self-worth with high vibration. It says healing, unworthiness, expectations rising, and values. So you're developing new values. Your expectations are rising for people who come into your life and also for yourself. And we got the stability card here as well. So you're reaching, more levels of stability and finally anchoring in this energy of these positive changes that has happened. Stability, it says, trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. So you're finding your flow, finding your stability, and as you're doing that, there's people trying to come back and balance those scales. Let's keep going, Spirit. Yeah, we got the tempting card. Ugh, there could be someone in your energy who is also physically attractive that is trying to, okay, good. Look at this. We got tempting and then we got unamused. So you may be beyond what meets the eye, You could be in an energy group too where it's like you could be like the most attractive person I have ever seen. I'm still not going to be caught slipping by you, even if you are a tall glass of water, okay? So there's some temptation coming in, whether it's old people that you have soul ties with or whether it's a new person that's tempting you, but it seems like you're unamused. We got the feeling you card. You thought I was feeling you? We got feeling you and moving forward. So yeah, there was another card that was talking, it was that Ace of Fire talking about moving forward. So the tea on your love life, the gossip on your love life right now is you are moving forward and people are trying to hold you back. You're finally reaching some deep levels of stability and finally feeling comfort, with the way things are, and also comfort with just trusting the process, not always having to be karma, because a lot of times you still reflect on that version of you and it can put a bad taste in your mouth. It can make you kind of question, did I do the right thing? Or let me go back and apologize. And then you kind of get involved with that person versus just kind of being the vessel, just being the karma. So even that can cause a whole lot of just, stuff. And I feel like you're moving past that. Now, you do have romantic suitors and people who are feeling you. So I'm going to see, like, probably from the tarot, if it's new or if it's the older energies or someone trying to, now we got taking you seriously. So I want to see that to be something new because you're moving forward. You're in new places. I don't want to see, someone from the past is finally taking you seriously, because it's like after you've been through enough or after it's been so long, it's kind of like an insult. It reminds me of this video I saw the other day. There's this famous athlete, I don't know his name, but he had been married not married. He had been in a relationship for 20 years and had 2 kids or maybe more with this woman. And he proposed to her and he said, you've been with me for 20 years. You deserve to be married to me. And she said no. She rejected the proposal. She said, I don't need to be married to you. I'm fine literally not being your wife. I was like, you go, queen, because I'm really waiting for someone to explain to me just plainly what the actual benefit is. Like, if it's really a tax write-off, you got to step your money game up. You got to step your money game up, because if that's way too, a lifelong commitment for a tax write-off, a few $100 a year, is just absolutely insane behavior. I'm sorry. So somebody gonna have to come harder and explain it to me, because I am just not seeing the benefits, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let me know. That's what, sharing information is all about. Once I know and I get it, then it's like, oh, okay, I see that. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at this time. Anyways, we got taking you seriously and aloof, so I'm just just cracking up at your energy because it's so funny how people are swarming around you. They're feeling you. We also got the relationship offer card. So it's like, yeah, it's looking pretty serious. There's an offer here of a full-on relationship and you're so aloof and unamused. Group 2. So maybe you've just gone through a lot that you're not super excited about these, you know, new beginnings anymore. It's like, oh, here we go. What, are you going to be another lesson, another karmic cycle? I'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. Once, you know, everything's going well for years, plural, and I can see you're really who you present yourself to be, and, you know, you're not running out of steam because you love bombed and gave all your energy, you know, right away. Once I see in time that it's real, okay, then I'll allow myself to really enjoy it. But if it's just in the beginning, another person, get in line, excited about me, I don't feel like you're, you know, super moved or excited about that anymore. We have drawing you in and opposites attract. My goodness. So it does seem like, I just saw 1212. It does seem like things are popping off for you in love though right now, group 2. And that's what they say. Like, as soon as you stop caring, you attract everything you've always wanted. And that is reigning true for you. So I'm seeing exactly that. It's like you're aloof, you're unamused, you're not unbothered, you're in your own energy. You've gathered yourself. Your self-worth is on point. And now you have so many energies, people who are feeling you, interested, taking you seriously, you know, giving you relationship offers, and you just seem to be kind of lukewarm about it. So let's get into it. Spirit, so tell us about these. Who's actually pursuing group 2? Tell us about this. Ooh, so I'm getting 2 things, group 2. So we have the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So first of all, it seems like you already know exactly what you want. So you may be working on Ace of Wands, manifesting something very specific. So even if it looks good, if it's not exactly what you asked for, then that may be why you're kind of unamused by it. It's like, yeah, it's cool and it's good, but it's also not exactly what I'm asking for, what I'm manifesting at this time. So I'm not going to get super gassed about it. That's number 1. And for 2, 7 of Wands, it seems like there are other creative pursuits or other financial pursuits, something else that's on your mind right now, something else that's more important and taking a lot of your energy. So you may be trying to get your finances in order. You may be trying to you know, pick up that old easel and those old frames that you got and that canvas, and, you know, bring your art supplies back out, or, you know, redecorate your home like you said you were going to, or, you know, start that new habit like you know, planned to at a previous point in your journey. So it just seems like there's just something else that's, you know, more so on your mind. We got the Queen of Cups reverse, the Hierophant reverse, and the Star reverse. So something about timing here as well. And also, again, it's like Star reverse. This isn't exactly wish fulfillment because this isn't what I wished for. So even though the options coming towards you are good, you're not getting excited about it right away with that Hierophant card. You're staying in your power, and you're waiting for the thing that you really want. It really feels like you're shooting for the stars. Your expectations are becoming like impossible to meet unless the person is who you truly asked for. I don't see you entertaining that. Now we also got the Queen of Pentacles that just came out. Also reversed like the Queen of Cups. Not gonna lie, I don't love that energy. I don't like to see the queens or the kings honestly reversed. With that Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed, you may be taking some time out, taking some time to yourself. Queen of Pentacles is kind of like, okay, I'm feeling empty. I'm not feeling as abundant. Queen of Cups reversed is like, I'm feeling empty, not feeling as abundant in a romantic sense, where it's like, okay, I'm kind of on edge because of past relationships. So I feel like that's just a sign that you're taking it slow. You're taking it slow, and then with the Six of Wands, you're more focused on personal success. We have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So it's giving strong, I am a rich man energy. It's giving strong, I know who I am, and I'm not going to be played with, and I'm going to reach for the stars and get the best of the best. So I do feel like you do have some good options coming towards you. And honestly, I feel like you'll date them, you'll talk to them, you'll get to know them, all that good stuff. But soon as they show that they're not, you know, what you asked for, you're not settling. It's like they're gonna be pushed off to the left, to the left. There's just no room for settling anymore. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2. What is going on in their love life? What are you preparing them for? What is going on in the background? Oh, nice. We got the very soon card. Look at this. It says clearly decide what you want. So it comes to you now. So that is a confirmation from Spirit that if you declare what you want, if you ask for something specific, that will be honored. So go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask for what you really want and allow Spirit to feel, fulfill that request. We have express your love. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I'm seeing someone doing a very romantic ritual, a very Venusian ritual, all alone in their room. I'm seeing someone, they have like candles lit. I'm seeing red, pink, and white candles, dancing in like something flowy. You could have one of those like flowy, super like luxurious flowy robes, or you could have something that you like to wear that's very luxurious. You could dance, when you're alone in your room with the candles or the incense or whatever, your diffuser with the moody lighting, whatever. But it's looking like a literal Roman, like that old fashioned Roman, ritual for Venus, where they had snacks, where they had, for Venus, and offerings and fruit and flowers, and they danced or they sung, and they genuinely like did a performance for Venus for her favor. I'm seeing that. So that could be something that you're called to do right now. That'll also help you bring out your kind of, more seductive and feminine energy in the best way. We got the new love card. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So what's going on in the background is you're being brought a new romantic connection. We got the wedding card at the bottom of the deck here. It says this situation involves marriage. So it does look like it'll likely be something pretty serious, but I can clearly see Spirit bringing someone towards you. So whether it's Spirit or your angels, go ahead and do that ritual. Go ahead and do that, night where you just focus on writing love letters to Spirit or to Venus, and you make it like super moody, and even have a little drink, okay? Get wavy, like really go for it. I'm also seeing like ancient Egypt as well, so it could be a different goddess you're called to, like Inanna. It could even be like a god versus a goddess as well. We have you are worthy. It says aim for what you want and believe in yourself. I'm seeing Hathor now. That could be a deity you're called to work with. We have remember, love is the key. It says love what you have in your life right now. Absolutely. Spirit is really calling you to tap into your own energy and telling you, don't forget the potency of your own energy and how you are a vessel that can channel different frequencies and energies. And you could literally manifest through yourself. So use yourself as a vessel. When all else fails, when you have nothing else, you have a voice, you have your creativity, you have your body, you can use that to manifest as well. That's what I have for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Zebra Stone and the Rider-Waite Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see what is the hot goss on your love life. What is the hot gossip? Okay, who is actually pursuing you? What is actually going on in the background as well? What is Spirit getting you prepared for? How are people seeing you? What are they saying about you? Spirit, show us for group 3, please, with the Zebra Stone. What do people think is going on in group 3's love life? What are they saying about group 3? What are they saying is going on with group 3? What is the gossip on their love life? Oh, okay. Ooh, so there's a strong energy of someone, not gonna lie, trying to play on your fears. So let's just talk about that first, because it seems like you are not falling for it and you are so in your power. Oh my God, I am loving this. I'm like, where do I even start? Okay, let's start here. We have the Twin Flames card. It says telepathic, spiritual, and a divine connection. So there is very clearly a strong twin flame connection in your life, or someone who is important to you that is in your life. We have the external party card here as well. It says situations, karmic partner, friends, family, work, other people, and obligations. So I love how the card talks about how third party isn't always a person, because a lot of times we hear third party or external party and we think that it is literally like, you know, someone. And it's a lot of times not even. A lot of times it could be family, different religious views, different, you know, views on, you know, this and that, even work. So I'm glad that this card includes that. There definitely seems to be like an external factor that is some way, somehow blocking you at this time. And we have Jupiter here with action. Jupiter, it says expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. Jupiter is a benevolent planet. It is a good planet. It benefits us. It helps us. It blesses us. It brings in a lot of good things. So it's like there is something that is blocking you in some way, and we're going to get to the bottom of that. I don't feel like, you know, it's almost feeling like the same thing keeps happening through multiple people. We have the self-worth card here. It says high vibrations, healing, unworthiness, expectations, and values. So your expectations out of people and your expectations out of life are drastically increasing. People cannot get you to kind of, you know, just believe in whatever they say. And also people can't get you to focus on whatever they want you to focus on. It's like you have a good way of pivoting, even if there's drama or even if there's a wrench in the plans. It's like you always have solutions. You can always evolve beyond where people are trying to get you to focus. So I don't feel like you're falling for it. People are trying to get you in your fears. People are trying to make you feel overwhelmed by what's going on. And I don't see you going for that. To me, honestly, it does feel almost like, I don't want to say a spirit, but it's just, I feel like you may be experiencing the same thing being said by multiple people, or the same fight happening with multiple different people in different spaces. So it kind of feels like, you know, vulnerable vessels, vulnerable people are able to be infiltrated by a spirit or an energy that is trying to get you to miss your mark in some way. We have trust and release. So Spirit's like, listen, trust in the divine plan. Trust me. Continue to look forward. We're going to figure this out together and we're going to sort this out. Don't worry. Trust, it says divine timing. Greater forces are at play. Release control. Listen, you ain't got to tell me twice. One thing about me, I love to say it's above me now and literally just allow myself to be unbothered. And that's what Spirit is exactly saying with that trust card. There are higher forces at play. So it's kind of giving like spiritual warfare energy. I hate to say it because it has such a negative and just a different connotation, but it does feel like there are higher forces that are outside of you. It feels like this has nothing to do with you, and you're just kind of someone who's being affected by whatever is going on spiritually. So, you know, honestly, group 3, I would recommend a monthly cleanse. I really would. Until you see this energy consistently subside, I would recommend doing a monthly spiritual bath, or just like a full day where you cleanse your house. You can, you know, mix some frankincense and lemon essential oil. Frankincense is good for like house blessing, whereas lemon is really good for that cut and clearing. Mint essential oil is also kind of a 2-for-1. It exercises negative energy, but it also brings you like luck and energizes you in your home. If you have a diffuser, you got at least one of those likely. So mix that in a spray bottle with just some water and then 10 drops of that essential oil and spray that all around your house. If you have some Florida water or rose water, you can mix that and dilute that with some water and spray that around your house. It's easy to find in the, you know, the grocery store as well. Doing a spiritual bath, of course, sage, Palo Santo, that's really good. They have spiritual shower gels as well that you can find. I believe I don't know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the site that I was going to recommend, I don't think they have the shower gel. So I'd probably look on Etsy for that, but you can likely find some on Amazon too. Just check out the reviews. I don't have a specific like store that I would recommend, but just check out the reviews. And as long as there's a good amount of reviews and they're, you know, pretty consistently positive, you know, go ahead and get it. But if you're a shower girly, a shower guy, you know, the shower gels are really good, so you don't have to, you know, take a full submersive bath. But bath is a bit better. That way you can also use, you know, salt. Take a salt bath, and that'll be really good. You know, the bath salt, that'll be really good for releasing. It says release, purge, surrender, emotional release, clearing, and walking away. So spirit is clearly telling you not to engage, but I see that you're like facing towards abundance, and you can almost see it, and you can taste it and feel it, and you can just see yourself in a different life. You may find yourself daydreaming quite a bit these days, because it's like you can see how things could be so much better, but it just feels like something is dragging you back. So we'll get to the source of that. Cleansing will really help. Focusing on where you want to be will help. Making where you are as best as you can will also help, you know, in the meantime. But other than that, it's definitely something above you. I don't feel like it's something that you're doing that's attracting this energy towards you, making it hard for you to move into that Jupiter expansion, benevolence, adventure, new cycle energy. Spirit, for group 3. Who is actually pursuing group 3? What is going on in their love life? What is happening behind the scenes? Ooh, not them trying to make you the villain. And you know what? I feel like you're just unbothered. Oh, yeah, there it is. We got keeping it low key. So people are assuming that you're up to no good. People can also be seeing you turn down other people, and now they're developing a narrative that you're like a man-eater or a Don Juan. Like, people are developing this narrative that, you know, you're not nice to people in love. You don't give people a chance. Let me see if I can get rid of that glare. People could be developing a narrative that, you know, you're not being fair because you're not allowing people to court you. Yeah, it's not going away. Certain times when the light shines in from the window, it like goes right on the table. But yeah, people, I'm also picking up that people are like mad that they're not being allowed to shoot their shot with you. And I'm picking up an energy of people being like really like judging you because you're not allowing in the riffraff. You're not allowing people to come in your life and do whatever they want. We also have caught up. So I do see someone getting exposed in front of you. The caught up card is usually when you catch someone with their hands in the cookie jar. So don't be surprised if you go on a date with someone or someone is trying the hardest to chat you up, and then you find out that they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or they're in a relationship, or they have a baby mom, a baby dad, you know, and that relationship is still on and off. Or you find them on a date with another person. You know, I'm seeing you see the proof right in front of you. So it could even be someone saying like, oh, you know, I got this and that, I got all this money, and then you see them, you know, trying to get some extra assistance, and it's like, what's going on? I thought you said you could provide. How you gonna provide for me? You know? So it could be anything. We have taking it easy on you and unexpected surprise. So taking it easy on you, you know, we got the fox at the bottom of the card. That's definitely about someone who sees that you are not to be messed with. You know, typically taking it easy on you, this card traditionally is more talking about someone who's kind of like, all right, I'm not going to bother group 3. I'm going to leave them alone. You know, I could be manipulative and I can do this and that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take it easy on them. And typically it's more about like this dynamic where you're more innocent and someone's got like, they're a wolf in sheep's, like someone is low-key a manipulator and they're deciding, all right, I'm going to take it easy on you. But with you, I feel like people are seeing that you cannot be effed with. They're seeing that you can't be messed with. So they're like, all right, I'm actually not going to mess with group 3 for my own good, but I'm going to pretend that I'm taking it easy on them. We have unexpected surprise. I'm very excited to see what that is. There's going to be something that comes up that's going to pleasantly surprise you. So we'll get into that with the tarot and see what it is. But overall, there's just a lot going on for you. We got lost in the sauce. You may be having a hard time trying to keep up. Ooh, we also got talking in circles. So there could be someone in your energy who's just saying the same thing over and over in different ways, talking in circles. You know, I just saw a post someone made the other day where it's like, this girl was like, well, you didn't hit me up for a week, so I didn't reply to you, and you tried to talk to me a week later and like nothing happened. And he was like, well, I asked you to hang out. I was trying to take you on a date. And she was like, no, you asked me to come to your house. And he was like, well, just word salad, talking in circles, like trying to avoid the truth that, you know, he was just trying to be physical with her. And she was like, you know, you didn't want anything. And he's like, well, I do want you. And she's like, so you were trying to get in my pants. And he's like, well, I want you. Like, you know, just saying, it's not being clear intentionally so that some way, somehow you can hopefully trick yourself into involving yourself with them because they're not being clear and straight up when really you see straight through it right away. So listen, people are talking in circles. I also feel like you got people lost in the sauce because they're very attracted to you and they don't know what to do about that. They're trying anything that they can and, you know, trying to see what works. So we'll see what's going on. Spirit, tell us first about this unexpected surprise. What is this? Ooh. We got the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords reversed. I love that energy. So the unexpected surprise is very clearly someone who is romantically interested in you that kind of makes you believe in love again. Ten of Swords reversed is really nice. It could be for a small portion of you, like someone that you already know, someone that you have already, you know, been with, even having a transformation. But I'm feeling more like this is, wow, Ten of Swords reversed. I thought that things were going to go a different way. We actually have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I thought that, you know, I was going to end up in an unfavorable position, but surprisingly, I do have someone. I just saw 1313. Surprisingly, I do have someone who is very much so interested in me and this new version of me, not trying to, you know, get me to water myself down or get me to lower my standards. Everyone around me told me, oh, nope, you're asking for too much. That's too much, this and that. You can't have this, you can't have that. And then you get this and that and more. And that's the unexpected surprise, that you're getting exactly what you want or what you asked for. All right, Spirit. Tell us about this person talking in circles. We got the Knight of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles with the High Priestess reversed. So you're not going to see them coming, but with this Nine of Pentacles, it's probably like you haven't spoken to them in a long time. But with that Nine of Pentacles, you're in a position where it's like you see straight through what they're doing. Honestly, the High Priestess reverse could be talking about you not even acknowledging them trying to come towards you and word salad you and confuse you and just be on their BS. So, you know, I don't feel like that's going to be a concern for you at all. Spirit, tell us about this person caught up. What's happening with that? Wow, we got the Queen of Wands came out reversed. So you're not even going to have to look for it. And we do have the Seven of Cups here. So I do feel like this person is being caught, you know, exploring another option. You're likely going to see them on a date or find out that there is someone else romantically in their life. And, you know, it's like this person, it feels like they were really talking up a big game, talking about, no, I don't have any connections. It's reminding me of bro from Love is Blind. I forget his name, but he was literally she asked him point blank, so did the kids know who you are? And he was like, I don't think so. I don't think they've ever seen me. And it's like, you go to his Facebook, he got pictures with the kids all over him, having a great time, okay? Holiday party. Matching pajamas, like just insanity. It's reminded me of that, where it's like, wow, like you actually lie, like you lie. Oh, Spirit, anything else going on in the background that group 3 needs to be aware of? Ooh, we have the Tower card and the Five of Cups reversed. It is the day of reckoning. Anyone or anything that has been bothering you is getting their deserved karma. So even if it's like a generational curse that you're breaking, and there's a spirit that has been bothering multiple people in your bloodline, making it hard for them to have pleasant romantic experiences, or they've gotten ruined and it's a pattern, that spirit is going to get dealt with. 100% is going to get handled. So don't worry your pretty little head about that. Spirit's like, yeah, Tower is going down. It's going down. Spirit for group 3. What else do they need to know about what is coming towards them? We got the Trust card from 2 different decks. We got the Trust card from the first deck, and now we got the Trust card from the 4th deck that we're using. 1 and 4 could be important to you in some way. Yep. We got Trust. We got New Love, and we got Flirt. So with all that being said, Spirit's like, listen, one doesn't stop the show. I don't want you to be discouraged and literally stop loving again. I don't want you to, you know, see all this craziness kind of going on and feel like, I shouldn't even try. Spirit's like, don't you worry, I got your back. Trust says the situation is calling for you to have faith. So you may have to have crazy faith at this time where it's like, okay, I'm really looking at the end goal, really looking at the light at the end of the tunnel, and completely unfocused by anything trying to get my attention in the meantime, because if I were to believe the external or what I see, you could really end up getting misled and thinking that things are just not what they actually are. We have the Flirt card here. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So Spirit's like, allow yourself to go on dates, allow yourself to be taken care of, allow yourself to be flirted with, allow yourself to have fun. All of that is fine, fine, fine. You're in a good 9 of Pentacles position where you can see through, you know, people's BS. You can see through people trying to, you know, fool you and anything like that. So you'll be able to just get them out of the way, you know, quickly, really without worry. So don't allow that to keep you from continuing on your path and enjoying your life. And we got New Love. So Spirit is saying, bottom of the card, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So Spirit is like, listen, new love is on the way. Literally, don't worry. Don't worry. I have new options coming in. You know, there is nothing to be worried about in that department. We have card number 33 and card number 18. Number 33, it says you are healing your heart. It says the heart hurts, but it will mend in time. So yeah, I did kind of feel that. I didn't want to acknowledge it because it does feel like you're just kind of tired of like being in this cycle where you have to be so defensive. Is like you want your moment where you can just kind of enjoy your life. But I saw it coming to a close, so I didn't want to harp on it and, you know, kind of like really make it your focus, because it is coming to a close. We have Shine Love on Fear. It says love will light up the darkness, number 18. So Spirit is trying to get you to shine light and love on your fears. When you feel fear, replace that with a positive affirmation. Number 17, bottom of the deck, it says miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. So if you're wanting something to do at this time, definitely set intention and ask for exactly what you want and allow that request to be fulfilled by Spirit. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Sunstone and the Loon of the Universe Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see what is the hot gossip on your love life. What is actually happening in the background? Who is really pursuing you in love? Your next love offer. How are people seeing group 4 Spirit? What is the gossip on their love life? What do people think group 4 has going on? First of all, we're getting a lot of planetary influence. We got Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars. This isn't even like an astro deck, but it does have the planets in here. And you've got 3 of our major planets showing up. So strong, strong, powerful energy around you. When you have like these strong planetary forces that are affecting your chart or that are affecting you or showing up in your energy, that also means that you're very powerful at this time. Also, there could be a regeneration happening in romantic relationships for you. You could be moving home. Jupiter rules like learning, growth, expansion, the home. Pluto rules beginning and endings, also regeneration. It rules new beginnings. And then we have Mars, all about that action, okay? All about getting crap done, having tough conversations. And we got your spirit guides that showed up. So people are seeing you as very powerful. I can see that right away, group 4. People are feeling you're very powerful. We have the higher self card here as well. I'm like, what is going on? This is not an astro deck. And we're getting all the spiritual cards that are showing up for your spread. So I'm like, what in the world? You are tapped in and locked in with the divine. It feels like spirit is your bestie right now. It feels like your spirit guides are your friends. And you're connected to these like very powerful higher level energies, and you're so like in your own energy. Like you could be doing really well on meeting your personal goals right now. You could be doing really well on starting new things. You could be getting a lot of downloads at this time, especially. Like, my goodness. Okay, let's start here. So we got the spirit guides and we got the higher self. So the hot gossip on your love life is that you're locked in and you're manifesting something new. People could also know that you're manifesting at this time, and people could see you getting into fights with someone. If you are, you know, in a relationship or dealing with someone, they could see that there's a huge regeneration or a new beginning coming in that relationship, or even with it being Pluto, that it's ending. I will say, with as powerful as you are, if a relationship is ending at this time in your life, it's probably your doing. So it's not like, oh, you know, like something that's coming out of nowhere and disturbing you. Spirit guides, it says assistance, divine guidance, signs, synchronicities, and guardian, it says on there. So people are seeing that you are protected romantically. There could be someone that's targeting other people and they're not targeting you, and you're in that same vicinity. So say it's like a coworker, someone you really can't get away from, creepy coworker bothering everybody. One look at your face or one tap into your energy, they know you are not to be messed with, and it's like they're bothering everyone else but you. You know, or this could even be as you're out and about. People are just getting that vibe. Okay, I better not mess with her. I better not try to come at him and, you know, this and that. They're just like immediately being met with a wall of resistance. We got the higher self with activation. It says higher self integration, awakening, and a timeline shift. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm getting hyped up. I feel like I'm getting energized just tapping into your energy. So honestly, you could be quite depleted though, especially as you wake up. You could have a lot of astral, you know, a lot going on in the astral or in the dream space, where it's like, if you don't have good dream recall, or if it's too intense, you may not even be able to recall what happened. But some of you are actually feeling depleted versus energized. So we'll see. But we got the release card here. It says purging, surrendering, emotional releasing, clearing, and walking away. So people are saying that you're purging right now, and I feel like people are scared. People are spooked. Like they feel like, you know, they're just trying to have their head down and not focus on you, you know, not piss you off or upset you in any way. It's like people are trying to be real respectful when it comes to you, group 4, because they do not want to upset you. They do not want to be one of the people that never gets to speak to you again because of all this energy around you. We have Jupiter with action. It says expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunity, and fortune. So you're definitely stepping into something new. I just heard new arena. So you're stepping into something new. I really like that timeline shift energy that we had before as well. So it seems like things are being sped up for you, or something that was being put off is now available now. So if you had a plan that you were going to do some big move or personal goal and you were going to go for it like next year, I actually see that the time is of the essence, and it's better to do, you know, get started sooner rather than later, because you have all this fruitful energy around you already. We have Pluto and Mars. Pluto, it says letting go. It says the death card, endings, resilience, transformation, and power. So you're definitely very powerful and in your power, and people are really not wanting to mess with you. So, you know, this could have a perceivingly negative effect. It's not really negative, but you could actually be receiving less romantic interaction at this time. That is because people are seeing that you're not someone that can be used. So I wouldn't take that as a bad thing at all. And then we have Mars with hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality. So there's a strong energy here of you being ready to take action, ready to go for it, ready to go to war if you need to. It feels like you have so much power. People are perceiving you as very powerful right now and dominant. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. I don't even know because it's not in my native language, but I can't even sing it now, but that's one thing she says in the song. She's like, dominant. I told you if you look at another, then you're going to have a problem. Something like that. I don't know the lyrics exactly. Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't even try to sing it because it's not in my native tongue, so I don't actually know the lyrics. But I'm hearing that song. All right, let's keep going. Spirit. So for group 4, who is actually pursuing them? Who is in their energy? Yeah, people are really tricking themselves. We got the Fox Spirit coming out. It says, taking it easy on you. Typically when this card comes out, it talks about kind of almost like having, not pity, but like kind of feeling like, okay, that person is so vulnerable. I'm going to take it easy on her or on him. It's kind of like when this card is about like someone who knows they're a player or someone who knows that they're up to no good. And they're taking a step back and they're saying, okay, I'm not going to mess with this person though, because I can see that they're pure. I feel like that's a lie though. I feel like that's a lie that people are telling themselves because they know that you're a danger. They know you're a problem. They know they cannot mess with you like they can mess with other people. I don't feel like they're taking it easy on you. I feel like they're afraid to get dealt with. Yeah, and we have look at your chart / transits that did come out. So that's what I was kind of feeling with all this planetary energy, that these planets may actually be aspecting, you know, your houses at this time. You could have some conjunctions or some squares and, you know, Mars, Pluto, or Jupiter in multiple houses and making prominent aspects. So I would look at that. I really like the app Time Passages. You can go to the daily horoscope section and it'll tell you your short-term and long-term transits and how they're affecting you. It's really detailed, but if you have any astro app, you know, you could use that. I just like that one because, you know, some apps like Pattern, for an example, I have that one too, but they kind of cherry pick certain transits, whatever ones they feel are important, and those are the ones that they talk about instead of showing you like all your transits. I don't really like that. I want to see everything. We have choosy and unexpected surprise. So, and playing coy. So you can feel people looking at you or being attracted to you and being in your energy. You can feel it. You can sense it. It is not lost on you that people are looking at you in the corner of their eye or doing different things. I'm even seeing someone trying to be like nice to you and seeing if that'll get you to just melt in the palm of their hands. Like someone may randomly get you a coffee or an energy drink or hold your door open or compliment you, and they're trying to see, okay, is group 4 just gonna fold and completely just melt here? You know, they're trying to see like, or have they evolved into, you know, the version of themselves that deserves compliments. So they're not fawning just because they get one. They're polite. They say thank you. They give a polite smile. If they want to say something, they do, but they don't feel compelled to just, oh yeah, you're cute too, or you're handsome too, or do too much, or feel like anything is owed and it has to be like an extended moment just because it was a compliment. We have playing coy. So it seems like you're very aware that people are attracted to you, but I also feel like you're very aware that people are trying to like hide it. I feel like you're very aware that people are trying to make it seem like they're not as attracted as they are. We also have the choosy card. So I feel like that's partly why you're playing coy, because you don't want to get people excited, you know, and that's the thing. Soon as you start to let someone in your life too much, they feel like they have some sort of ownership over you. They feel like, okay, you have to be loyal to them and you can't pursue other options and you can't talk to other people. I'm all for not sharing that information and being obvious about it. Like, yeah, I went on a date with this other person and this and this and this happened. I feel like you should keep that to yourself. But when it comes to like what you do though, when you're not with someone, if you don't have a title, you should be able to do what you want. So I feel like you're not giving people too much of your time, because you know that when you do, they start feeling like they have, some sort of ownership over you. We also have unexpected surprise. So I'm going to see what that is from the tarot, but it does feel like there's something exciting coming towards you. You may be feeling that and tapping into it as well, especially with how intuitive you are, with that higher self connection being super strong at this time. So you may be being choosy so that you can get the best of the best. Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh, we got caught up in entrapment in time of your life. So there's someone that, is caught up in some way. I just heard legal fees. So there could be like parking tickets, or they didn't show up to XYZ hearing. So they're trying to get you to hold them down while they're, stuck, somewhere or whatever. Also, caught up is usually about you catching someone red-handed, catching someone in the act as they're with another person, or caught up in a lie. But in this case, it looks like someone is caught up in an entrapment and they're absolutely exhausted. So there is someone who is caught up, whether that's financially or, with the law or with another person. Maybe, they're having a child with someone else, or there's someone romantically that won't leave them alone. And look at you having the time of your life. I just love your energy so much. You're playing coy. You're having the time of your life. You're allowing yourself to go on dates. You're not giving yourself to anyone. They 1,000% have to earn you. And you got people who are, trapped or in a certain situation trying to get some pity from you or some advice from you or get you to be involved. People could be looking at you for validation. Like there could be someone telling you about their situation with their child's mother, and it's like, or their child's father, and you're like, that's your stress. I don't want that stress. That's why, I'm not in that same position. That's why I work through it. If you are a parent, or, that's why I'm not a parent, whatever. So, I'm just getting an energy of someone trying to reel you in and get your validation that they're a good person and, whatever. Let's see. Spirit, tell us about this unexpected surprise. What is that? What can group 4 be excited about? What is this unexpected surprise coming in? You may already know what it is, especially if you asked for it, like you manifested it, because we did get the choosy card. So it did kind of indicate that you already have a feeling that something better is coming, and you're setting intention to wait for that and allow that to come in, or just kind of best case scenario. Okay, so we have Temperance, the Sun reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles here. So first of all, the unexpected surprise with the Sun reversed is that someone is actually letting go of you, or someone is getting caught up in a way that finally gets out of, your life. So if there is a karmic that keeps some way, somehow forcing their way, or if you're living with someone, I just heard roommate. So this could be someone that you're living with, or, it is a love reading. So if this is like a romantic partner that will not leave, whether that's your phone, they will not leave. They keep popping up, they keep calling you, or they keep showing up to your house, or they actually live at your house and they won't go away. An unexpected surprise is Sun reverse. They're going to get some karma that is so bad that it literally allows you to leave. So they could have, like a warrant out for literally something simple, a traffic ticket. They refuse to go to the court and handle it, or they refuse to pay it. Now they got this warrant out, and they are locked up just long enough for you to cut off that lease and move. Ooh, hallelujah! I am so excited for you and happy for you, because that is like my worst fear. Seriously, like living with someone and I can't get them out of my house, because my home is my safe place. That is my worst fear. So regardless of what it is for you, We got Pluto, we got Mars. This could even be like a spirit guide or someone else coming through to help you, the muscle, you know, especially if you've been hiding and not sharing what you've been going through. I see some way, somehow people are finding out and they're helping you, or some sort of external force comes together and really saves you. So we have Temperance and the Nine of Pentacles here. That is an energy of things coming into balance, and that's an energy of also you being abundant, very, you know, even having like a financial opportunity come through. We got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so if you are seeking marriage at this time, you could end up bagging a financially abundant partner. Spirit, tell us about this person who is caught up. I mean, I don't even want to tap into them. I'm just going to pull a couple. Two cards. We have the Seven of Wands reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So honestly, they're not going to be able to touch you. Ace of Pentacles reversed, it'll be good to kind of get the validation, right, of having that person come back and apologize and try to win you over, especially if, you know, this person was avoiding the connection at some point or wasn't surrendering, or you were in a connection with them, but they walked away from it. That'll be very validating. But Seven of Wands reversed, Spirit is like, not my problem. That's just not your problem, Group 4. It is not your problem. So I don't see that that is really anything to worry about. Seven of Wands reversed, Spirit is like, I'm not putting this on your plate. This is their karma. What else is going on in the background for Group 4? Anything else you can tell us about who's actually pursuing Group 4? Nice. We have a worth waiting for, and this could be the one. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this energy. Worth waiting for, it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So Spirit is saying, like, listen, I'm divinely guiding you at this time. That's why you have all this spiritual support here, and this could be the one. This is going to be the romantic partner that you've been waiting for, that you've been asking for. This is also a good time to go ahead and set intention, even if you've already done like a ritual to set intention before. Go ahead and do it again, especially if it's been a while, because sometimes we don't have the proper energy around us to manifest what we're looking for, so things don't end up coming, you know, into fruition. But you got a lot of powerful energy at this time. You're like in super manifestation mode with so much power, so this is the best time to go ahead and ask for it. But just know things are going to happen quickly, and also things will likely happen in a shadowy kind of way, with it being Mars and Pluto that are around you. Jupiter will kind of soften the blow, but even Jupiter can kind of like escalate things, being that it's like an expander. So just know when you have these kind of planets around you, yes, it'll bring change, especially Pluto, and Mars is about that action, but it may happen in a kind of like a crazy kind of way, so just be aware of that. But ask for what you're looking for. We have keep an open mind, retreat, and make the effort. Great. Love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, is what it says at the bottom of make the effort. So Spirit is saying, go ahead and do that extra ritual. Go ahead and set that extra intention to, you know, call in what you're looking for. Retreat says it's time to disconnect from the world. So it's better to be in your own energy at this time versus being around so many people. And we have keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I could definitely say that 100% for you from what I can already see. With you stepping into something so new and different, that's kind of to be expected. What else does Group 4 need to know? Yeah, definitely ask for what you're looking for. We got card number 32. It says all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So Spirit is saying you see someone else out there with what you want, so you have that as proof that you can also have that as well. It exists. It does happen. So Spirit is saying use that knowing to manifest what you want and declare passionately what you want without being ashamed of, you know, what you really want in this life. We got card number 25. It says breathe love into your life. Strong energy of the voice. So Spirit is saying declare and ask for what you want. Affirm what you want. It says remind yourself to breathe at the bottom of the card. So Spirit could be calling you into some breath work as well at this time, which is also very powerful. That's what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.